Hi everyone, I'm Kat and welcome to my channel, Naturally Beautiful Girl. So today I am sitting down to share with you what I actually ended up picking up during the Credo sale. And when I post this video, the Credo sale should be ending tonight. If you haven't gone ahead and shopped the sale, there's still a little bit of time for you to do it. Also, if you saw some of the things that are on my wish list and are curious about them, you can hear my thoughts on some of them now that I will be testing them out. I did ask if you wanted to see this video on my Instagram, so if you don't follow me there, be sure to. I'm at naturallybeautifulgirlkat. And if you like hearing about clean beauty, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell button so you're notified of when I post new videos. I did get my order really quickly. I purchased it on Wednesday night, and I've noticed this and it's spoiling me a little bit, but when I do place an order on from Credo, because I do live in the Boston area and they seem to ship from the Northeast, so I think in New Jersey actually, is where most of my packages come from. It ships really fast and I normally get it within like a day or two, so that's how I was able to get this so quickly. But if you live in the Northeast, it's a good thing to know. You probably will get your packages from Credo quite quickly. So that all being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. Okay, so I am going to do like a first impression of a lot of the products. There is some that I picked up where I picked up multiple in a category. For instance, blush. I kind of went a little crazy on the blush front, but I am going to go ahead and try a number of the products on my face today and give you my thoughts. I don't have a product for every category, obviously, so for the categories where I don't have products, I'm just going to speed through me getting ready. But I will be sure to list every product that I'm using down in the description box down below. I do that for all my videos. If you're ever like watching one of my videos and they're like, oh, what lipstick is she wearing? Oh, what eyeshadow is she wearing? It is 99% of the time in the description box. Every once in a while, I forget to like write down what I'm wearing, and then I go when I'm uploading the video and I'm like, I have no idea what lipstick I'm wearing, but 99% of the time I do remember. So be sure to check down there if you have any questions. Okay, so the first product I picked up, and I mentioned this in my video, was the Westman Atelier Vital Skin Foundation Stick. And I've had my eyes on this product for quite a long time, and I was waiting for the sale to pick it up because it is a very expensive product. I've tried some foundation sticks, some of them I've liked and some of them I haven't liked, so I'm just kind of curious. It is a pretty expensive product. But I do have to say, I should have made this a little clearer in my video. If you are interested in trying any Westman Atelier products, like this sale is the time to do it because they're really expensive and they are in fact 20% off during the sale. I should mention I got the shade N. Was I able to shade match myself and go in store and do that? Absolutely not. I just kind of guessed, but this did seem to be the lightest shade. And just like looking at it in the tube, this does look like it's going to be a pretty good shade match for me. I do have fair porcelain skin with very neutral undertones. And I have to say, just on first impression, this packaging is luxe. So I am really happy with the packaging. Obviously, when you're paying a high price, you want the performance of the product to be really good, but you also want the package and the experience of using it to be really nice as well. And this is in nice weighty packaging. It's got a magnet, it's magnetic, and it's got a strong magnet. It's just like really pretty. I don't know how else to describe it. It's got a nice feel to it. And even on the inside of the lid, I'm not sure my camera's gonna focus, but around the rim here, there's like Westman Atelier kind of like engraved into it. It's just very thoughtful packaging. I think I am going to apply this directly onto my face. I'm just gonna start with a little bit and see how this blends out because I'm not really sure about the level of coverage, but let's see what we've got. It did blend out super nicely, but I definitely want to build up the coverage in a few areas. As you can see, I have a few breakouts, so I'm going to build up a little more coverage in those areas. But so far it's looking really nice. And also if you have a skin tone similar to mine, which would be like fair porcelain with neutral undertones, this is a really nice shade match. Like, I'm impressed by the shade match. The Westman Atelier shade range, especially in the deeper shades, is very much lacking. It's not that good. It seems like there are a lot more shade varieties in the lighter range, and then there's a couple deep shades, and there's not sufficient shade range. So that is not great. They definitely need to work on that. That did build up really nicely in the few areas where I needed a little bit more coverage. I do have oily skin, so we're definitely going to have to see with time how I like it, how it wears on me. That's also one of the big questions I have with foundation is how does it wear? Does it break apart? But I have to say I love the finish of this foundation. It's really, really beautiful. It doesn't feel like it's settling into my pores or just like sitting on top of my skin weird. It really has a beautiful skin-like finish. And it is more on the dewy side. I did put sunscreen on before I put on the foundation, which is why my skin looks so glowy. But I do really like this, and I'm definitely excited to try this out some more. So far, I'm impressed, but you know, we gotta see how it wears, because like, we can go from something looking great to something not wearing well really fast. So I will keep you guys updated on how I like this foundation. I've got some concealer on, it's time for blush. And I definitely went a little bit blush happy, but I've come to realize I really like blush, especially cream blushes. I picked up 3 cream blushes during the sale, and I'm having a little bit of a hard time deciding which one to use in this video. We'll see. The first one, I talked about this, and I've been talking about this for a long time. This is the Carewise blush in the shade Abundance. I wanted to pick this up last year at the sale, but it sold out before I could actually purchase it. So I did go ahead and do it this year. It's like a plummy taupe color, which I know shades like this, you're like, how is this going to look good on me? But I have discovered that with my really fair skin, that colors like this just pull really nicely on me. And I love shades like this. And I already know that I love the Carewise blush formula. So it was like, the shade's perfect, the formula is perfect. So I had to go ahead and pick this up. This is actually the first Carewise product I've gotten with the like red packaging. But I do have a lot of the metal packaging, and even though I could have gotten it on sale, I felt like saving a little bit of money. So I went with this one, and I was just curious to try it out. And to be honest, I love the color red. It's my favorite color. So definitely not going to grumble about having red packaging for this. Okay, the second product I picked up was another Oleoso balm. This is actually the exact same color I had before because I loved it. It's just the one that I had did expire. And this is the Oleoso balm in the shade number 9. I guess I should swatch these here. Let me swatch this. So here it is. It's a very sheer balm, but I really like it. It just gives a very nice flushed look to the cheeks. I was thinking about picking up 2 of the balms, but I just ended up picking up this one. Because I realized I really wanted to be able to swatch the shades to figure out what other shade I'd like, and we can't do that right now. So I just went with one I already knew that I loved. Let me swatch the shade Abundance for you here. Oh, this is so pretty. Look at that. Look at that. That is going to be beautiful on that formula. 10 out of 10. And then the final blush I picked up was the Westman Atelier blush. I was kind of going back and forth on the shades. I finally decided to actually just go with Petal, which is like their best seller. And I was like, everyone loves Petal. That's probably a good choice to go with, especially because I can't swatch these in person. So let me show you the shade Petal. Oh yeah, this is really pretty. I swatched this in between like 2 grooves on my hand. There we go. So that's Petal all the way on the right here. Ooh. Let's go with Petal. Let's go with Petal because we already know that we love the Carewise formula. We know that we love the Oleoso balms. Let's go with something completely new for this first impression and try out Petal. I'm gonna put some on my finger. We're gonna see if we want to brush to blend this out or just to use my finger. Ooh, this is really pretty. This is blending out nicely. It reminds me in a lot of ways of the Carewise formula and just like the level of pigmentation, but also how easily it blends out. Yeah, this is nice. This is very nice. pretty. I'm obviously gonna have to see how this wears, but I do really like it. I see why this is such a favorite. And once again, it has the lovely Westman Atelier packaging. Next up, we have eyes, and I did pick up two eyeshadows, well, two liquid eyeshadows during the sale. And the first one is the Kosas 10-second eyeshadow in the shade Globe. We all know this is like one of my all-time favorite eyeshadows. I use it all the time, so much so that I went through an entire one of these in the past year. So I was due to pick up another one, and I just love this shade. Here, I'll swatch it for you here. Let me get it. Let me shake it up. And this one, I'm going to talk about one of the Ilia new eyeshadows in just a moment, but this one is much more liquidy. The Ilia is more like a moussey consistency. This one is definitely a liquid. But you know what? I've tried both of them. I love both of them. Kosas 10-second eyeshadows, there are variations from shade to shade in terms of formula. The shade Globe, like, look at that. Like, it's just like, how could you not love that shade? It is so, so beautiful. I use this all the time. I love it. It works super well on top of my Aaron's Faces eye primer, but you know, I'm not going to use this one today because I use this one all the time. What I did pick up and I am going to use today is one of the new Ilia, what are these called? Liquid powder eyeshadows. I have the shade Fresco. I purchased that one, loved it, and then went ahead and picked up this one. This one is in the shade Mythic. I wanted to pick up Hatch, but Hatch had already sold out like prior to the sale even starting. That's a beautiful green shade. I think at some point I'll pick that up, or, you know, Ilia, if you want to send it to me, I will gladly take Hatch. But actually, I would gladly take all the shades of this because these are really good. It is different, like I said, in terms of consistency. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like more moussey, like, I don't know. They're both good, they're just different. But this, ooh, this is really pretty. This is the shade Mythic. It's more like a rose gold. It's got more pink to it, but that's really pretty. So we're gonna go ahead and apply this on the lids today. I am going to put down my Aaron's Faces eye primer first, because I always do that. But if you have less oily, less hooded eyelids, you can probably get away with just putting the eyeshadow straight on, but I gotta stack the deck in my favor. One thing I've learned about both the Kosas and the Ilia eyeshadows is that they dry really quickly. So what I'm going to do is apply this to one eye, blend it out with my finger, and then move on to the other eye. If you try and like apply it to both eyes and then blend it, it doesn't work so well. So I recommend working one eye at a time. And why I love these is they're so great for just one eyeshadow looks. Obviously you can pair these with powder eyeshadows. I would put the powder down first, like blend in the crease, do that kind of thing, and then put the liquid on. But if you really just want a fast, easy, simple, impactful eyeshadow look that really looks like you put a lot of time and effort into it, but you didn't, these are great for that. my camera cut off. I think while I was blending out my my left eye. I'm not entirely sure where it cut off, but that's where I think it did. I do really like this shade. It is the wrong shade for like my outfit I'm wearing. It's a little bit like peach salmony, but it's beautiful. I love it. The one thing I will say is that this particular shade is less metallic. I have the shade Fresco and I find that one to be a little bit more metallic. This is kind of more just like, I mean, obviously it's got like a shimmer to it, but it's not like a very metallic eyeshadow, if that makes sense. It's more of just like a shimmer and it's really pretty. I'm going to finish up. I'm going to put on some mascara, some lipstick, and then we're going to talk about the 2 skincare products I picked up. So the final 2 products I picked up are both in the skincare category. And you may be wondering why I only picked up 2 skincare products. And to be completely honest, I have a lot of skincare on hand. I have a lot of makeup on hand, but I have a lot of skincare on hand. And I really found products that I love and work really well in my routine. And I don't feel like trying a bunch of new skincare right now, to be really honest. But there were 2 products. One of them I felt like was a pretty safe addition to my skincare routine, all things considered, and that is the Alpine Beauty. This is the Plant Genius Line Filling Eye Balm. I've had my eye on this for at least a year, possibly longer. I can't remember how long I've been eyeing this, but it's been quite a while, and I did go ahead and pick it up. I did use it this morning, and it is really nice and thick and moisturizing. However, it also sunk into my skin really well. I thought it was going to be really quite emollient under my eyes, but I was able to put concealer on and set it fine, so it did sink in really nicely. I'll obviously have to use this more with time and see how the like line filling properties are, but upon first use, I did find it to be a very lovely product. The one thing I will say is the container of this is quite small. You do only need a little bit. It does go quite a long way, but it is smaller than what I was expecting for the price, so just keep that in mind in case you're curious about it. And this will be my first foray. I mean, I've tried some samples of Alpine Beauty products and really like them, but this will be like my first true foray into Alpine Beauty. So I suspect if I fall in love with this, I'll probably be picking out some more things from the brand. The second and final product is one that wasn't even on my wish list. I was literally just browsing around the Credo website and I saw this and I was like, I really want to try this. So this is actually a skincare tool. This is a Gua Sha Stone, and I picked this one up from Skin Gem. It's not a super expensive one. It was honestly quite affordable, all things considered. I have a, well, it's a rose quartz ruler from Skin Gem. My husband got that for me for my birthday. If you remembered, I had a rose quartz ruler actually from Herbivore, but that one started rusting really badly and it just was not in great shape. My husband got it for me for Christmas a few years ago. So as a birthday gift this year, he picked me up the one from Skin Gem and I really liked it. So I felt like they made pretty high quality tools. So I did pick this up. I don't know if it's just like me being stuck at home and like wanting to try this, or I also had a migraine the day I was checking out. So maybe that, like, I was like, whoa, this seems nice and relaxing. I don't know why. But I am really curious to try this out and see if I notice any benefits to my skin. With that being said, I've never done gua sha before. So if you have any like channels that you recommend watching or anything like that so I can learn how to do this, I would greatly appreciate if you let me know those down in the comment section down below, because I'm willing to bet that some of you have dabbled in gua sha before, but this will be my first foray into it. And I'm curious. I'm quite curious. But as in terms of skincare products, I really did go quite minimal. I think overall in the sale, I did go quite minimal on my purchases. This was not a cheap order, but I did pick up things I wanted to replace and a few wish list items as well. So I felt like I really just did a good job of not going completely crazy. But I do want to thank all of you guys who have been using my affiliate links to shop the sale. I really, really appreciate it. You guys have been amazing. You guys are always amazing when you use my affiliate links, but I really appreciate those of you who have taken the time to use them for the sale. you still want to shop the sale or just shop Credo in general, I would greatly appreciate it if you use my links because it lets me purchase products so I can test them out and review them for you guys. But thank you so much for watching my channel, and if you like seeing this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, to make sure you see my updates on how I like these products, or, you know, hopefully like them and hopefully not dislike them. But if you want to hear my thoughts after I've tested them out for a while, be sure to subscribe to my channel and click the bell button so you're notified of whenever I post new videos about these products or about other clean beauty. And once again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!